yet another stupid thing I was making for fun that turned out to be done. So I thought one day, 1 hour, real quickly, I was going to slap together some like dual foot kickstands out of regular bicycle kickstands, because I've got these things everywhere, brand new ones that have taken off brand new bikes, just tons of them. So here's two I made quickly. You know, I had to reinforce the block where they pivot, and of course, because of the way they snap together with the big spring and everything, I had to keep this flap, this thing with the edges, like the locks it in place in the down and the up position. Had to keep that on the one side, so this one looks a little funky. And this one looks pretty nice, I thought, and it's more minimalistic, right? I just needed to have one bar between the two pegs to keep it, you know, stop them from doing the splits. And that, and then I made it a bit zigzag there just so there's more clearance to the tire, because when you go to like a dual foot kickstand like this now, it's, you need to have something between the pegs, or unless it's very thick, like you'll need to have some sort of reinforcement, and I didn't want it rubbing the tire there if I just put one straight, so I made it a bit curved. So looks kind of nice, right? But you know what the problem is? If you think of a regular bicycle on a kickstand, the kickstand is a little bit shorter than with a dual foot kickstand, whatever you would call them, you generally want it so that the bike will sit with the rear wheel slightly off the ground, you know? That's how people usually like them, and of course that's how they will balance properly. A regular kickstand on one side, you just tip it. It's a little bit too short, and you tip it over, and then the bike balances and leans on it. So when I did this stupid thing, I didn't think of the fact that I need to make it longer if I wanted it to actually sit straight on up and down on the ground. So when I put this on a bike, these are too short. It goes like this, boop, leans to one side, leans to this side, but it doesn't hold the bicycle vertical on the two pegs and lift the rear tire off the ground like it should. So yeah, that was stupid. Now the legs need to be made longer, and I'm never gonna do this again, but it was worth a quick try.